All right, follow-up video on winter tires. These are a Roadmaster RM 258WD. And if you take a look, they're nothing special. They're a block patterned, sniped snow tire, fairly deep, as you can see here, but they're sniped. That's what the center treading piece is. They're a block style. And the soft compound block style snipe tires like this have really made a huge difference in snow tires. The front axle, because we couldn't get 8 of the same tires, is running a Saloon SW01. And if you notice, this is a little bit square, but it's running a sniped block pattern, also soft compound. I don't know how they're going to run out on the blacktop, but we'll see. I wouldn't recommend running these in the hot, dry areas because they'll just chew themselves to death. But as you can see, they're both deep block, open shoulder, heavily sniped. You can see these open right up. And that's what causes the traction on them. But we run these, we just set these on here because they're 24.5s, and I had no 24.5s to put on, and the tires were bald, so we went with these. Now, they're very similar to what I run on all the other little trucks, which is this one, which is running a Cooper Discover MS tire, not AT3 or any, but they're a soft compound, another soft compound, big open block, also with the tread sniping, which on ice, these will open up like little fingers and they just grab like you wouldn't believe. Now on stair tires on a little trucks, especially the two-wheel drives, I run at what they call an HT3 Cooper Discover. I can't even see it, but the big difference is we still have the block pattern and we still have the big sniping, but we're running a closed shoulder on them, which allows these to run out so much nicer on the front. There's a little less traction, but these are basically just steering, so they need to be able to turn and stop without sliding, so the open shoulder doesn't affect them much. And then we walk over here to the plow truck, which is also running Cooper Discover MSs all the way around it on the pickup. And once again, there's that big block sniped tread pattern, and they're just phenomenal. They're soft compound. They will wear out very quickly if run on blacktop on large hard miles. They're not a long distance tire unless you flip them out every year. This one's running the HT3s, also on the steer because it's a two-wheel drive and it's got a set of Dunlops on the back that came with it, which are actually I've been pretty happy with them. Snow tire, but once again, you can see they're a sniped semi-block kind of pattern, a little bit open shoulder, and I figure when these wear out, they'll get another set of those on there. These are a Randant radial rover is what they're calling. Okay, Dunlop radial rover, and they're okay. They do fairly well, but this thing is a heavy rig without a lot of horsepower, and she's two-wheel drive with a posi in the back. It will surprise you how much snow and stuff it'll ride around. And then we get over here to the minivan, which we also run the Coopers. We're running a Weathermaster, which is discontinued. They went to a newer style tire, which ended up going on the wife's newer minivan. But once again, this is a big block style. It is also sniped, very soft tire. But these tires have been on this car for 100,000 miles, but I switch these between summer and winters. So in the spring, she'll get a set of all seasons. And these tires have been on 4 or 5 years, but they only get run in the wintertime. But there we go. That's my winter tire collection. What I do over here in the Les Nesmen Garage. But I'm getting ready to put that up on ramps so I can change out the oil filter adapter so it stops leaking oil like a sieve. I'm not too impressed with these front tires on this truck, but I think what I've got is a tow out problem. because she doesn't want to plant real well on icy roads. It kind of gets a little, she gets a little groove sensitive. So, alrighty. That's gone real long. Toodaloo.